to Dr. Yulon Creighton, and we'll be playing it again when the band takes a break between sets. And we also want to say welcome again to his wife and his business partners and friends. And, well, all of you were his friends. In fact, the band tonight is made up of one of his very special friends, a friend of the family. I want to take a moment to recognize another friend, a sponsor who Dr. Creighton was a friend to. He was very supportive of GC 90.7, the radio station at Gulf Coast State College. He was always a great supporter. And I made him do the match on the pledge drive. So when he called in, I'd call mine in too. So he'd match me. And so we want to recognize our sponsor this evening. We also want to recognize our staff and some of the people that come in and staff the concert. Huxley Ford is really generous with his equipment, and he helps run the sound and do the sound checks to make sure the band sounds even better, if that's possible. And I want to thank the board of directors that are attending bar tonight. Go keep them busy. And it's drinking for the kids. It goes to arts and education, so it's not wrong. And you can go at the break. And if we need more, I'll run to the liquor room, so don't worry. I really want to thank you all for coming tonight. I don't think that I have any more announcements. During the concert, our sponsor will be recognized in upcoming events. And then at the break, again, we'll play Dr. Creighton's music. And if you have any questions about his music, Pat, would you be able to answer questions about his music? And his wife? Okay, well, I didn't know. You're kind of business-like. I didn't know you'd be like selling the CDs in your car out in the parking lot. So, but if you want to know more about Dr. Creighton's music and how to get it, you can speak to his wife or Pat Saviston here, and they're up front. So, welcome you all, and welcome our special guests, and welcome the band, the Don Shoaf Trio +1. You're the one? It's the one that's straight direct into town from Atlanta, Georgia, right?
That's correct.
Excellent. Well, I'm excited. So you guys educate us on jazz, stride, and Dixieland, and y'all have a good time. Thank you.
Gee, this is really going to be fun. Oh, we're so glad you're here. I got to see some of you. If I know you personally and I didn't get to see you, I'm sorry, we're going to take a break. Why don't we do that now? I can talk to all these people. We're trying to get a couple of people's favorites. Those of you who have our old CDs said, can you do this and can you do that? And we like to throw some things in to people that were at the last one of these that we did. Don't have to listen to the same songs. After all, that was 7 years ago. And I got to tell you, now, I won't talk too much, but you're surrounded pretty much by royalty here. I mean, Rusty Freeman on the tuba. A retired Army musician. Art Long on the saxophone, is a retired Air Force musician. And my dear friend Carl Hansson. Just plain tired. Just plain tired. So would you tell these people how long ago it was that we played our first paid gig?
Our first paid gig was actually lasted over a year. It was a few nights a week that we played together, and it was 47 years ago. How's that thing feel now?
I could barely reach the pedals. I was only 3.
I didn't know they paid elementary kids to play. Let's go.
So grab your coat, grab your hat, leave your worries at the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. And if you hear that pitter-pat, and this happy tune is your step, just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. And I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade. But I'm not afraid, cause this rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller, with gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. On the saxophone, Mr. Art Long. would be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. Well, I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade. Ah, but I'm not afraid, no sir, 'cause this rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. On the sunny side of the street. Yeah, this is fun. We're going to give you a little bit of history. Not a lot, just a little bit. Some of the songs that we do were written 1910, 1930, very few things tonight after the 1940s. But as time moved along, things got changed. And just for no particular reason. There was a song called It's a Shanty, an Old Shanty Town. And originally it was written in 3/4 time, and somebody decided to write a parody to it, and it wouldn't fit in 3 beats for measure, so they put 4 beats in the measure instead. So we're going to do it for you in 3/4 time, and then we'll break it into 4/4 time, and then we'll show you what a parody is. What? No, we didn't practice this. Tumble down shack, built right back about 25 railroad track. Like things on the line, most all the time. sassy as Haile Selassie. If I were a king, wouldn't mean a thing. His smoke so tall, he'd write on the wall, it wouldn't mean a thing. Not the doggone thing. There's weed waiting there in a rocking chair, blowing a top on a crank of beer. And it's looking all around and trucking on down. It's got you back towards Shantytown. Her shanty old Shantytown. Anybody in the audience remember Keith Unger? I'm not a real fan of drummers. I'd rather have a banjo player. But one of the nicest and most talented drummers I ever met was my friend Keith Unger. I'm going to get choked up. But Keith died last spring, so we're not using a drummer tonight in honor of Keith Unger. So we get to honor actually two of my dearest friends and wonderful musicians, you and Creighton. And Dinah, I'm so glad you're here. Would you please stand up? Time for you. Okay, boys. Ah, well, just a bowl of butterbean. Ah, yes, pass the cornbread, if you please. Well, I don't want no collard green. let's all take a sip. I need to remind you, of course, that the more you drink, the better we sound. There's a lot of people around here that play the banjo. And in fact, Turtlefoot will be here one of the next few Friday nights. And they have one or two banjo players. But their banjos have 5 strings. And if you look real closely at this banjo, somebody broke off the 5th string. Actually, this is a 1929 Paramount Model A banjo. It's one of the original tenor banjos. If you notice, it has a very small and short neck. And it's the same kind of banjo that Eddie Peabody played. So anybody that's old enough to remember Eddie Peabody or Eddie Collins, that's what you're about to hear with Bye Bye Blues.